Well, obviously that was a tough one. I thought, it's tough to win basketball games if we're not shooting well. So I thought the first half we struggled with delivering the ball to the open player. We had some opportunities for really easy scores and didn't execute the passes a little bit. But we, continuing theme, I've just been really pleased with the way we've been competing on every possession and fighting for loose balls and rebounds. And, the sun will come up and the ball will go in. It doesn't feel like it after back-to-back games shooting really poorly, but I know the talent on this team. I know that we have a team full of shot makers, and I feel bad for the team that is in front of us when the ball's getting knocked down.
After 2 games in a row where the shots aren't falling, how do you guys stay positive and have a rebound from that?
Just backing yourself, know that you put in the work, know that it will come. And pretty much just having that confidence in yourself and your abilities and that you put in the work to do it.
The February is tough on all teams, right? So the season starts to get long. It's not quite playoffs yet. The kids are, in class mode. During most of January, you didn't have to worry about classes. So all that's challenging. It's just about being mentally tough and going through it. But, as far as we still get to play basketball. It's not making it more than it is. I get to come in and coach this great group of young ladies, and they get to play with each other and play this game and go to school for free. So it's not that hard to get back on the horse after a couple bad days.
On the other hand, it was the reigning champs. It was the preseason pitch, so they lost to the 10th place team in the league.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they did a really good job of getting out and getting scores in the second quarter. But if we have a bad shooting game, not a monumentally bad shooting game, we're in the game at the end. It's just that we shoot 32%, 33%, which is terrible. It's a good game down the stretch, and that's we're pleased with how we played against the defending champs. It's a really talented team. They got kids everywhere that you got to guard, and you can't make mistakes because the ball goes in when you make a mistake every time. But I thought we limited our mistakes for the most part. We forced 23 turnovers. Yeah. Right.
Can you talk about the rebounding advantage that they had and how much impact that had?
I really don't think it was terribly significant. They're a much better rebounding team than we are. But when you have a chance to field 50 defensive rebounds, you're going to out-rebound your opponent, right? So when you miss a lot of shots, the other team has a chance to get a lot of rebounds. But 14-12 on the O boards is, they should out-rebound us. The team's a lot bigger than us. So I like the way we fought. If you look through their entire starting lineup, they've got multiple kids who are over one to two offensive boards a game. A team rebounds the ball. So I was not disappointed with the disparity. It's a different number if some of our shots don't end up as rebounds.
Did that take away some potential opportunities, though? Or was it more turnovers?
Yeah, the turnovers really hurt because I thought we had good looks when we turned the ball over. But today, more opportunities might have just meant more missed shots. It was that kind of thing. I don't think we failed to get ourselves extra possessions. We took 60 shots, they took 54. That should be a recipe for winning a basketball game typically. But sometimes it's not, and that's just the way it goes. That's basketball.
A couple of times you did get under single digit, down to single digits, and then at that point they would turn it on and then answer it. But you did get down way deep to competitive zones.
Yeah, I thought we were going to win the game from the moment we started until, we hadn't made a shot for 3.5 quarters and we were down by 20. I was like, probably not going to get this one now. But for the most part, I started the fourth quarter. I'm like, here we go. It's our turn. It's going to go in now. I've seen it happen. Didn't happen.
When it comes to breaking out of a shooting slump, is there anything besides just continuing to shoot is there anything you can change to try to change things up?
What you got, man?
The types of shots we take. So when we're not the ones off the dribble, the kick out shots are probably our best bet at highest percentage wise. Like layups that aren't contested or one person on us instead of two, dump downs, stuff like that. Get us high percentage shots.
And then, you know, our Coach Boo talks in the locker room just about, you know, when you've taken a lot of shots over the last 2 games and you haven't seen it going in, a little visualization. Remember what it looks like to go in. Practice repetition, seeing that ball goes in before the game started, and change the mindset to the expecting it to go in. Yeah.
Any other questions? Great.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for covering that beautiful